It's hard to lose her as a defender. But I like the play call. You put the ball in right.
In a lot of pain after going down.
In this third quarter. Behind the back, Clark. That's pretty.
Imagine this. Caitlin Clark's on fire, leading the Fever to victory when suddenly, bam, she twists her ankle. Game over, right? Wrong. What happens next is gonna blow your mind. Clark limps back onto the court, but what she does next leaves everyone stunned. Is this the moment that defines her rookie season? Her teammates can't believe their eyes as she steps back into the game, determination etched on her face. You know what's wild? Clark's not just playing through pain, she's about to turn this injury into her secret weapon. The moment she hits the court, it's like someone flipped a switch. The energy shifts, and suddenly the Fever's got their spark back. Clark's not messing around. She's got this look in her eye that says, I'm not going down without a fight. And boy, does she deliver. She's zipping passes, sinking shots, and grabbing rebounds like the ankle thing never even happened. Her teammates are looking at her like, is this for real? But here's the kicker, Clark's not just powering through, she's actually using this setback to fuel her game. It's like the injury unlocked some hidden level of Clark we've never seen before. She's playing smarter, more focused, and somehow even more intense than usual. You want to talk about mental toughness? Listen to what Clark had to say about ankle sprains. You're not a real basketball player if you haven't sprained your ankles a bunch. That's the kind of mindset that separates the good from the great, folks. Now let's break down some of Clark's key plays. There's this one moment where she threads the needle with a no-look pass that hits her teammate right in stride for an easy layup. The Dream's defense is left spinning, wondering what just happened. And then there's this clutch three-pointer. She sinks with the defender right in her face. The crowd goes absolutely nuts. It's like they can't believe what they're seeing. This rookie playing like a seasoned vet, injury and all. But it's not just about the flashy plays. Clark's out there directing traffic, calling out plays, and keeping her team's energy up.
In a lot of pain after going down.
Right now, 12th in points, 12th in assists, and Alicia Gray.
Well, that is the last thing that anybody wants to see.
She's showing leadership that goes way beyond her years, and it's having a huge impact on the game. Those stats are impressive, but they don't tell the whole story. What happened when the Dream went on a shocking 13-0 run in the fourth quarter? Clark's response in those crucial moments might surprise you. The tension in the arena was palpable as the Atlanta Dream mounted a furious comeback. With the game on the line, the Dream unleashed a 13-0 run that threatened to snatch victory from the Fever's grasp. Fans were on the edge of their seats, wondering if Clark and her team could weather this storm. But here's where Clark showed why she's not just any rookie. Instead of panicking, she stepped up big time. Clark's composure under pressure was something else. She was out there calling plays, directing traffic, and keeping her teammates focused. It was like watching a seasoned vet, not a first-year player. The Fever's defense tightened up in those critical moments. They only allowed the Dream to get to the free throw line once in the entire fourth quarter. That's huge. It's the kind of defensive stand that can make or break a game, and Clark was right in the thick of it. You know what's wild? The coach made this gutsy call to start Lexi in the second half. Talk about a game changer. Lexi came in and immediately made an impact. She was locking down on defense and setting up key plays on offense. It's like she injected new life into the team just when they needed it most. Clark couldn't stop raving about Lexi's performance after the game. She mentioned this one play where Lexi bobbled a pass but still managed to score. Clark said it was a huge confidence booster for the whole team. It's those little moments that can turn the tide of a game, and Clark recognized it right away. The final minutes were a nail-biter. The Dream were pushing hard, trying to close that gap, but Clark and her teammates held strong. They were making smart plays, running down the clock, and hitting their free throws when it mattered most. When the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard read 84-79 in favor of the Fever. Clark had played a massive role in securing that win. Her stat line was impressive, sure, but it was her leadership in those clutch moments that really stood out. Are making waves, and for good reason. What wisdom did this rookie share that's got everyone talking? Let's break it down, folks.
It's hard to lose her as a defender. But I like the play call. You put the ball in Ryan Charles, getting Ryan Howard a wide open shot. And 8 straight consecutive goals. Great catch by Tina Charles in the middle. That's Tina.
After that nail-biter of a game, Clark stepped it up to the mic and dropped some knowledge that had everyone's jaws on the floor. This isn't your average rookie spouting cliches. No, Clark came out swinging with insights that would make a seasoned vet proud. First up, Clark's talking about experience like she's been in the league for a decade. She's not just playing the game, she's studying it. Clark said how the experience we've gained throughout the season has given us confidence in high-pressure situations. That's huge. She's not just riding the highs of winning, she's analyzing how they got there. But here's where it gets really interesting. Clark's not afraid to call out her own team's weaknesses. She straight up admitted they need to work on playing with a lead. That's the kind of honesty you don't often see from a rookie. It shows she's not just focused on the highlights, she's thinking about the long game. You know what's wild? Clark's confidence is through the roof, but not in a cocky way. She's talking about how her team thrives in big arenas. Get this, she said, "I don't think any crowd intimidates us." That's some serious mental toughness right there. Clark's not just playing the game, she's mastering the psychological warfare that comes with it. But wait, there's more. Clark's not resting on her laurels. She's already talking about improving and taking it game by game. This rookie's got her eyes on the prize, the playoffs. That's the kind of strategic thinking you expect from a coach, not a first-year player. Let's talk about maturity for a second. Clark's post-game reflections are like a masterclass in professional sports psychology. She's not getting caught up in the hype of one win. Instead, she's looking at the bigger picture, analyzing trends, and thinking about long-term success. You want to know what's really impressive? Clark's ability to balance confidence with humility. She's proud of her team's achievements, but doesn't shy away from areas that need work. That's the kind of leadership that can transform a good team into a great one. Imagine being her teammates and hearing this. Clark's not just talking about her own game, she's considering the whole team's performance. That's the kind of attitude that builds trust and camaraderie in the locker room. Clark's comments about big arenas are particularly interesting. She's essentially saying, bring on the pressure, we thrive on it.
Clark sending it up the floor as Tina Charles. The Atlanta Dream is the team.
Grabbing it, and today at shoot-around at one point, she left the floor because her left ankle.
In this third quarter. Behind the back, Clark. That's pretty.
That's not just confidence, that's a winning mindset. It's like she's daring other teams to bring their A game. Let's talk about Clark's heroic performance and what it means for her future in the WNBA. This game wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Clark's 19 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals showed she's not just here to play, she's here to dominate. You know what's really impressive? Clark's not just thinking about one game. She's got her eyes on the playoffs, taking it game by game. That's the kind of long-term vision that turns good players into legends. Clark's not just changing the game for the Fever, she's shaking up the whole league. Her performance and leadership in this game prove she's got what it takes to be a superstar. And get this, we're just seeing the beginning of what Clark can do. Want to see history in the making? Keep your eyes on Clark this season. You won't want to miss a single game.